Hello everyone, for you who become our audience, we hope you are in a good condition. And in this happy occasion, we are going to present our discussion about technology and teacher-student interaction. We are from Group 7 from CRW class. Our members of group are Chiara number 096, Seto 104, and Elna number 110. So our table of contents are the purpose of the article, the second is the summary of the article, then our comment to the article, and the value that we got from the article.
First, the purpose. Nowadays, the use of technology is increasingly loved, including in the field of education. The aim of the writer on writing this text is to find which way the technology influences interaction between teachers and their students, and also find out the effects of technology on student achievement, motivation, and classroom condition. Teacher-student interactions have been found to be critical to teacher efficacy and students' capacities to develop self-regulated learning skill. This review of research, looking specifically at how technology influences teacher-student interaction, is necessary to help guide teachers and administrators in how best to leverage technology as an educational and instructional tool. Teachers and administrators would benefit from understanding what potential learning opportunities arise from the use of technology in instruction, how their relationship with their student may be affected by the ability to communicate using technology, and how teachers' instructional roles may differ when technology is used.
The next is summary. The aim: to find which ways the technology influences interactions between teachers and students and the effects of technology on student achievement, motivation, and classroom condition, as explained by Elna at the first slide. And next is devices. Uses for academics database. First, Education Research Information Center is an authoritative database of indexed and full-text education literature and resources, sponsored by Institute of Education Sciences of the U.S. Department of Education. It is an essential tool for education researchers for all kinds. Second, Education Source is the world's largest full-text research database designed for education students, professionals, and policymakers. Third, Cite Articles is a database of full-text articles from journals published by the American Psychological Association. And the last is SciInfo. It's a database of abstracts of literature in the field of psychology. It is produced by the American Psychological Association. And the next is benefit. First, increase the opportunities for students to collaborate with teacher. First, through technology, the students and teachers are easy to work together in choosing the best discussion or decision in education. For example, was what we did due to this one today, and the lecturers asked and gave the solution for our presentation task. Otherwise, the students also give their comments, critiques, and advice for the lecturers regarding these matters. Second, teacher has opportunities to provide formative feedbacks to students. The teacher can give their feedback through a printed paper, comments on YouTube or WhatsApp group, or personal games, of course in a long time used. Those aspects facilitate the teachers to improve students' abilities. And third, increase student and teacher interaction. It is a little bit close with the first benefits, but the first benefits are more discussing cooperation. Meanwhile, increased student and teacher interaction is wider. It can be about private conversation, questions, and so on. The teacher can interact with the learners, can be as a teacher and student or between a close friend. And the last is students have opportunities to collaborate with each other. This is more emphasis the cooperation between students and their friends. It can be shown in group work or as a private business. You can help each other in understanding the materials and technology. And the last is deviations. First, students don't have responsibility for their own learning. Second, causes less effective interaction in learning if there is no restriction. And third, teachers spend more time to guide non-academic activity or behavior. ASAL 2006 conducted a qualitative study of the changes to classroom in Norway when technology was implemented without providing restrictions to secondary students on when or how they use it. From interview and observational data, ASAL found that interaction lacked instructional effectiveness. Teachers spend more time guiding behavior and less discussing instruction activities. Students tended to use technology for non-academic activities. Estelle noted that status issues arose when students did not take a responsibility for their own learning. Students taking responsibility for learning can be important benefit to technology implementation. However, such a change in approach by students also requires teachers to promote and make clear the value of such an approach.
Then our comment to the article. We think this article is interesting, and we also agree with this article. Because, for the first reason, the article shows data that can be accounted. The second reason, the article expecting the use of the technology in the future for learning activity. The article shows many benefits in using technology for learning activity. For example, Chen and Lois research at 2011. They found that implementing technology in learning activity can increase student opportunities to collaborate with the teacher. In this case, the teachers also have more opportunities to give formative feedbacks to the students. Another research was done by Geiger-Farager and Goose in 2010. They found that using technology in learning activity encourages collaboration each other. And the last reason, the article shows the positive effect of using technology for learning activity.
Values. First, the importance of technology in education. Second, the method and methodology expand in showing the databases. Third, a decision that most of that succeed schools. And the last, inadequacy of this article. In nowadays era, we as teacher candidates began to concern about how important technology in education is, especially in this case, how the technology can build teachers and students' interactions. Through this article, we can really know how the observation method and qualitative methodology, which have used in the most, can show the databases from other countries and researchers who have researched each education institution. Therefore, we can believe and take a decision for that most of that succeed schools is because of they know how to put technology in bringing them into good interactions between teachers and students, even students with each other. Inadequacy. for this article is the article didn't show the database about districts who have incomplete technology and how the solution is, especially the technology out of developed countries. It's better to add another side of problem or perspective rather than showing one side, to make us consider the solution from other matters. But overall, this article has already given the best research and proof about how technology can affect students' and teachers' interactions a lot.
And the last, we found some new vocabulary after reading the text. The first is ubiquitous. In Indonesia, it means di mana-mana. And then prominence, keunggulan. Rigorous, that means keras. Overarching means menyeluruh. Supplemental means tambahan. Yielded means dihasilkan. Restriction means pembatasan. Drawbacks means kekurangan. Inherent means sifat yang permanen. Reciprocating means pembalasan. And foolproof means sangat mudah.
Okay, that's all our presentation. Thank you for your participation. And if you have any question, you can write it in comment column. Thank you.